Hello there, friends. Today we're going to discuss this LeBron James Rookie Card 2003 Topps card number 221 in a PSA 10 grade. We're going to find out what it's worth as well as what some entrance and some exit points might be. First things first, let's take a look at the card. I love this card. I think it's goofy. I think it's fun. I think it's classic. I think the number one draft pick sign here and then all the logos everywhere. I think it's great. I love his goofy look, especially look on the back. I love this goofy look. Obviously, I can't make fun of a man who is NBA greatness and is basically a billionaire. So I'm not going to do that, but I just think it's a fun card. And it certainly has some value to it as well. So let's look at the graph first. Obviously, we're seeing pretty consistent here. Of course, a low of 1379, a high of 1750. Actually had a few closer to that $1,700 range up above. But a consistent selling card, as you might expect, for something that's been around for 20 years. I can't believe it. It's been 20 years. So what we have here are 15 data point sets that were taken from recent eBay sales. I wouldn't call this the most liquid of cards, but it's definitely not, it's not hard to find. So that's kind of fun. Creates an opportunity for you to get a good value on this card if you get in on the right auction, right? So blue here is the average bid price that people had to pay in order to get their hands on this card. So $1522.08 on average won you an auction for a PSA 10 graded 2003 Topps rookie card number 221 of LeBron James. All in, you're going to be spending about $15.29 to have it shipped to your house in total. So that's your all-in package right there. Is this what this card is worth? $15.22? I personally would say no. That's not what I would like to be paying for it, especially if I saw this in a card show, because that includes the fees. So if you lop off about 15%, I think you're getting closer to the average value for this card, considering that's right about what sellers are going to be taking home in the orange. Is that my opening offer? No, it's not. I like to do the 70, 75, 80 on a card such as this. Green would be the 70% of the 1522. So we're looking at 1065.45 as an opening offer. I feel like that's pretty strong. You're probably going to get laughed at though, but hey, it's worth a try. 1141 is probably closer to what I would like to spend on this card, just so I have a little bit of opportunity to maybe get some profit in the near term, because I'm not a huge holder. If I have an opportunity to make a few bucks on something, I'm definitely going to give it an opportunity, a try. Red is a hard stop for me. I'm not going any higher than this number personally. Let's take a look at what the bottom third is going to be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So right here we have 1166.90 as the bottom third of sales that are on eBay right now, which would instead put you right in between this red and yellow. So let's call it 1150 is what I think fair value is on this card if I'm looking to get my hands on it at a show in person. Obviously, you're probably going to be paying significantly more than that if you're trying to win a bid or an auction, I should say, on eBay. 1458 would probably be that bid that you need to make in order to beat everybody else. But again, if you can find this at a show, let's drop it down close to about $300 from there, because those sellers are going to try to tell you most recent sales were this, right? 1550, 1676, 1699. They're going to pull up all this information. You're going to think, well, they're right. But make sure you point out that that doesn't include the fees that sellers are paying. So don't get ripped off while you see this card in person. Definitely negotiate it lower than this. I would definitely negotiate it lower than the 1320 and get in at 1166.90 if you can. Let me know what you think about these values down below, my friends. Take care.